Hey guys, Andy here, and I'm here to bring you all things Monday to makeup related. If that's your vibe, I'd love it if you would subscribe to be part of my little slice of the internet. Today we're going to go through my Q2 empties. So if you want to see my trash, then let's go ahead and get on into it. Alright, compared to Q1, there's not a crazy amount in here, but I do still have a fair amount. So Q2 is April, May, June. So that's what we got going on here. Let me find a spot to put my box. Alright, so to start things off, we have from Tree Hut. This was the Rainbow Sherbet Shea Sugar Scrub. I literally just finished this yesterday, or the day before. This was really, really nice. It smelled, I don't really get rainbow sherbet, I get the lime, and it was bright green, but I specifically got, the lime scent, which, for me, personally, I like the lime and the raspberry. I could care less about the orange sherbet, and that might be an unpopular opinion, but, so I really, really like this. I love the Tree Hut Sugar Scrubs, so, delicious, would get again. Ugh, this. So this was a little sample. Get back in your little spot. Of the Huda Beauty Legit Lashes. It's a 2-in-1 volume and curl and length. So it was dried. It was dried out. I couldn't even use it. The brushes seemed nice on them, but it was question mark out of 10. Couldn't even use the sample. So, garbage. I have a lot of little mini perfume samples in here. This is from Jo Malone London, and this is the English Pear and Freesia. So I rated this a 9 out of 10. It was a nice scent that lasted for hours on the skin, and it lasted for hours on clothing. So it has notes of orchards of ripe pears and bright white freesia. So the top notes are King William pear, heart notes of freesia, and base notes of patchouli. So, which is crazy because I don't really like more of florally scents, but it was good. Let's see, we have this from Different. This was their Restorative Night Moisturizer. I would not buy this again. I have oily skin, and this was just too thick and heavy for me. It immediately soothes dry and flaky skin, deeply moisturizes skin overnight. It was just too much. I really like the Different line. I've used their serum and I've used their cleanser, and I really like those, but this was just too much and too heavy for me. So I think if you have dry skin, you'd absolutely love this, but for me, it was too much. It was way too much. Let's see. We have from Dr. Jart, this was the Brightening Brightening Serum Ampoule. It's the vitamin B3 plus vitamin C serum. I got this through Influencer, and I loved this. So it was a vitamin C serum where, the vitamin C was in a little ball, and you had to, throw it in here and shake this to break it up. And then you had 30 days to use this, and that was it. So this was really interesting, but it was a really nice vitamin C serum. This was the first thing I've ever used from Dr. Jart, and it was really good. Let's see, I have a couple mascaras, but I wanted to do these together. So we have the Lancome Lash Idol, which, if you don't know, has this kind of wand. I really liked this. It was nice, and I don't normally like that style of wand, but this worked really well. I enjoyed it. And then I also had from Lancome, this was the Seals Booster XL. So this was a lash, wrong way, a white lash primer. I've never used a lash primer, but this was so good. I want to try to find a drugstore lash primer just to see if it does the same kind of thing, because this is expensive. But it was really, really nice. I absolutely noticed a difference between using the lash primer and not using a lash primer. I have a couple face masks here from Esfolio. So I have the Rose Essence Sheet Mask, which These are great. I love these little, I love sheet masks more than like the wash-off masks. So it was enriched with rose damascena flower water and various nutrient components to deliver moisture and nourishment to your skin. It was great. It was a nice sheet mask. And then I also had the green tea essence sheet mask. I just love the little graphics on them. So this one was enriched with camellia leaf extract and other nutrients to moisture and nourish your skin. So they were both great. I liked them. I would buy Asfolio masks again. I think that they're really nice. Let's see. Pull some stuff out of here. Well, that's just garbage. I have from Glow Recipe the Plum Plump Hyaluronic Cream, the Dewy Moisture and Plump. This was really nice. I actually really liked this. I could have gotten 2 uses out of this. It was a lot pulling it out for 1 use. But this actually felt really, really nice on the skin. So, would buy that. I have from the Inky List the Brighten Eye Cream. This instant illumination and brightens over time. This was fine. I mean, it wasn't overly, like, it wasn't great. It was just, if you're just looking for an eye cream that's just run-of-the-mill, does the job, this is it. And for the price, I think that that's fine. I don't know if I would purchase it again, because I don't really feel like it did anything for me. I don't feel like it brightened or illuminated anything, but it was fine. The Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base, little mini. Meh. This was meh for me. I didn't love it. I didn't hate it. I would never go out and purchase it. But if I got more little minis like this in, like, little grab bags from Sephora or whatever, I would use it because I didn't hate it, but I would never purchase it because I don't need that kind of hydration in my base routine, but it was fine. Let's see, we have the YSL Libre. This, I rated a 5 out of 10. It was very floral and smells like a gram of perfume, and it didn't last very long on the skin. So that's what the bottle would look like. Do you tell me your notes? The first floral lavender for a single trail like a breath of freedom. Orange blossom flower from Morocco. Twisted by the lavender of France. So orange blossom, lavender, and white musk. Which is crazy because I really like orange blossom in fragrances and I love lavender, but together this smelled like old lady and not in a good way. So let's get some of these. The AF94 Backline Liquid Eyeliner in the shade Shipwreck. This is just a nice, deep, dark chocolate brown. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see it, but because my eyeliner, it's old. Because this still works, but it's getting thicker. My brush tip is starting to fray, so when I'm drawing it on, it's just not drawing right, and this is a 12-month shelf life. I've definitely had this over a year, so even though there's still ink in this, it's just not performing the way it once did, so it's done. I'm calling it done. I've used it. She's good. Next we have from the 7 Virtues, this is the Coconut Sun. I rated this one an 8 out of 10. It smells light, and I love the slight coconut scent. It's floral, but I like it. It lasts a decent amount of time. So, what are your notes? Coconut, frangipani, and vanilla. So, it was good. Next, we have the Chloe Eau de Parfum. So this I rated a 1 out of 10. Oh, I remember this. It smells very powdery, and it's not very rosy, because it's supposed to be a powdery rose. Like, that's literally it. Those are the notes. Powdery rose. I do get floral. It lasts 1 hour on the skin. Doesn't last at all. Didn't like it. It was awful. I think this is the last perfume. You are in here. Hold the phone, guys. I threw that away thinking that I didn't have it. Okay. So, Versace, the Dylan Purple. It smells nice. I really like the orange note. It lasts. So I rated this a 5 out of 10. It was okay. So we had the Billie Eilish #1 and #2. So for #1, I rated that one an 8 out of 10. I loved the scent and it lasted for hours. And I really thought I was going to like #2 better, but I actually really liked #1 better. #2, I rated a 6 out of 10. It's not as great of a scent and it still lasts, but the nozzles on these suck, and the nozzle for the #2 broke. Like, these were just garbage sprayers. Let's get some other things out here. So I have an Elemis Pro Collagen Cleansing Balm. It's a good cleansing balm. Like, it does the job. I hate the scent of the cleansing balm. I got this through Ipsy. It does its job. It is a great makeup remover, and I love that about it, but I just absolutely cannot stand the scent of Elemis products. So I would never purchase, ever. We have the Rose Ink Luminous Tinted Serum, and I had mine in the shade 40. This was trash. I tried with a sponge. I tried with a brush. I tried with my fingers. There was no way to make this look good on the skin. It was garbage. It was patchy. And the texture, awful. Hated it. Gross. This is the Profusion Pigment Paint in Good Vibes. This is the purple one. I've used this a handful of times, and it's dried up in here. So I'm calling this an empty because I've used over half of this, and it's dry. Let's see. We got some other guys. This is the BioSilk Silk Therapy Original. This was like just a hair smoother. It's a jasmine honey scent. Oh, the scent on this. I would wear it as a perfume. It smelled so good. But it just helped make your hair more smooth, helped with flyaways. It was nice. Wouldn't go out of my way to purchase it because it is kind of expensive, but we have from Fruitia, this was their green grape pore control cream. So this was a moisturizer, and I love the little packaging. But it was like a sherbet texture, and then you rubbed it in, and this was really nice on the skin, and I really loved it. We have from Becca, this was the Hydra Mist Set and Refresh Powder, which, so sorry, I ended up taking the net out because I hate setting powders with the net packaging. This was old, so I didn't get the watery cooling effect that this had, but it was still a fine setting powder. I'm glad that it's gone. Obviously, you can't purchase that again. We have the Rare Beauty Mascara in black. This is what the wand looks like. This was a chunky, gunky mess from the very beginning. I did not like this mascara at all. Would not repurchase. Let's see, we have a couple tools. So we have the littlest, miniest beauty blender, which I loved. Used it once, thought it was adorable. This was a Lottie London sponge, which was fine. It was a little on the harder side, but I didn't hate it. And then we have a Walmart puff, which those work great. I actually really like them. Who messaged? Gotcha. And our last two things in here are both liquid liners. So we have the Lottie London Wing Woman by Vampire Diaries. So this is their black liquid liner. And I've just learned the Lottie London liquid liners, they dry up so ungodly quickly that it is ridiculous. And that was the issue with this. I think I used it twice, 2 or 3 times, and it just dry and skippy and bad. And then this one is from ZC, and it's in the color, fuck if I know, but it was a burgundy liner. And I used it all of once, and it's like it has no pigment in it. Because even the first time I used it, it was skipping. And I had to shake it constantly. So it's like it's already dry, and I just opened it and used it for the first time. So I'm calling this one bad too. So those are all of my empties. Like I said, for Q2, it's not a lot. I haven't been doing my makeup as much, which that is a me issue. More than anything else. Because normally I would have a bunch more skincare. I might have some more makeup, but normally this would be filled to the brim with skincare. But I haven't been doing my makeup. And I've been in a funk. So I've been washing my face every night like I'm supposed to. And it's just been a whole thing. But that's not what you guys are here for. You're just here for the empties. So that was my Q2 empties. Short and sweet. I hope you guys appreciate it. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.